All right, guys, we're 2 minutes away from registering for 2020 Hot Ride Drag Week. So watch me frantically try to fumble through and get registered for the event. And then afterward, I'll just do maybe a little walk around to the car, kind of where its current status is and where I'm heading with it. So I hope you like the other videos of my 2019 adventures. So hang tight. Like I said, we're about a minute away now from registering. And there we go, guys. We're into Hot Ride Drag Week 2020. So now I got to get the car finished, get some testing done, and trust me, I am way ahead of this year compared to last year. Because last year I finished the car with only 60 miles on it. This year, making a bunch of improvements and upgrades, and we will definitely be able to have a little more confidence going into the week, and hopefully a little less problems than we had for 2019. So I'll do a little walk around, get out of the house here in just a minute. We'll pull the car cover off of it. She's a dusty mess, after sitting in there, hasn't had a bath all winter. Hey guys, now that we're registered for Drag Week, I figured I'd take you just for a little walk around of the car. Now, granted, I don't have the fastest car that's going to be in Drag Week. My goals are to be in the 11-second area this year and shoot for 10s in 2021. So what I'll do is, like I said, it's in reconstruction phase right now. So I'll do just a little quick walk around so you can see the car. What I kind of started with, I'll show a few pictures of it when I first got the car, its condition and how it's evolved to what you see now. So what you see here is a 1970 Die-Start Swinger, or as Fragberger put it in all of Drag Week in that 2019, the new Fox body Mustang. So I went ahead and put the vinyl top back on it, decided to go with the flat black look to it. I really like how the rims turned out on it. So there was basically a 318 in the car. And if you see right there, that nice gray primer area, that's where the original owner decided to cut a little hole in the hood and bolt that hood, scoop on there. So I decided, well, if we're going to have a hood scoop, we're going to cut a big hole so I can make sure the air cleaner will fit in there. So the engine is a very simple little 360 Magnum, stock bottom end. I did put new bearings and rings and stuff like that in it. It does have Edelbrock heads on it. I am running roller rockers and a roller camshaft from Voodoo. Voodoo cam. Small little 1 5/8 primary headers. You can see we're just running only an alternator now. Got rid of the power steering. A couple of dual valve breathers, so you can see you went to the manual steering there. I am running nice big 26-inch radiator, dual electric fans and a shroud. I do have relays here for the cooling fans. I also have relays here. These are now for the headlights. I am running a simple manual brake master cylinder, disc up front, drum in the back at this point. And I am now switched over to an MSD distributor. And then I don't have the air cleaner on there yet, but this was a carb from the carb shop that they had done many years ago. And we'll get into some mods I'm going to make to the dual plane in another video, but I'm going to make some mods to the dual plane. We'll also be running a 1-inch carb spacer for 2020, which I wasn't, like I said, in the different carburetor. So looking into the car, I put in the roll cage. So it isn't, I went ahead and put the best I could afford in here for safety. I welded it in, so I went ahead and wanted to keep a full interior. So I went ahead and did the bars in the back where I can keep the back seat in it and have a nice, clean looking, full functional interior. Now there is no heater or air conditioning or anything. You can see the heater controls are long gone. Somebody had hacked up the dash. So I went ahead and just put a metal plate in there. The plate is just there for looks at this point in time. I've got a full array of gauges in the car. I went ahead and put in the rocker bar down here again, just for more safety. I am running swing out bars in the car, but honestly, I just climb in and out. It's quicker. So the cage turned out real nice. I went ahead and painted it hammer tone. See, got a full headliner in the car. So it is a nice clean car. Got it, the dash turned out good. The seats aren't in it right now, but I'm running Jazz bucket seats. And, you can see I'm actually rewiring the car. Unfortunately, the original fuse block, melted in the car. So what I did, get the camera in here. So what I did is they bought a couple of these with the spade fuses and wired up, the wiring harness to this. And this worked out really good. I've got it pulled out right now, but I'm getting ready to mount it back up into the dash. And here's my temporary fuel gauge, which, my dash one doesn't work. I'm tired of screwing with it. So, I think I paid $12 for this fuel gauge and it works just fine. And it'll be, mounted, right under the dash here where I can see it. And it'll be lit up at night as well. So now as we come around to the back of the car, you can see there's the bars coming through for the back roll cage. I've got my battery box set up, fuses for the alternator, for the battery cables. And I basically used a hammer tone paint to finish the trunk area off. It looks really good. Going to the bottom of the car, I'm running a fuel sump. So it is a 16-gallon tank. I put a fuel sump in. It's a brand new tank when I did it. So that way if I want to switch to fuel injection somewhere in the future like a sniper setup, I can. I'm running the 8 3/4 in it with a 373 gear set. I also am running a 3/4 inch offset, move the springs inboard, so that way I can fit a 275-inch tire under the factory wheel well, so it'll fits nice. And then you can see I've got a trailer hitch here that I can unbolt actually real quick and easy with 4 bolts. So it was this was off like a Ford, I think like 500 or something, and then I cut it down to fit and made a few modifications to it, so I could mount it onto this and then remove it real quick and easy. So that's basically the Dodge Dart in a nutshell. So hope you guys enjoyed the little walk around of the car, and what I'm trying to do and achieve with it. There'll be more videos with mods that I'll be doing, mounting up fiberglass bumpers front and back, changes to the intake manifold. I'll show you the differences in last year's carb versus this year's carb when I do that intake manifold, and a bunch of other small things that I'll be doing for it to try to get it better. We'll get to the track, work on the tune with the wideband O2 and all that kind of stuff. So I hope you like the content that I've been putting out. If you have any suggestions or what you want to see, feel free to make comments. And as they say, feel free to like, subscribe, and hit the little bell. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Thanks.